Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin shows very little movement and is still in the same situation that it has been yesterday or that it was yesterday. Still in this micro support area, and it seems like the last call for Bitcoin to turn around here between now and 29k. Really the last call before it breaks down again and will follow our leading wave count. In my opinion, the white wave count is still the leading one. I would prefer, for the health of this chart, I think, to make one more high here. That would be good. Not necessarily to follow the yellow wave count, which would be the real breakout count in 5 waves up, but to follow an extended B wave higher. This would be healthy because then, when it then eventually comes down, the C wave has more space. And it's always good to give the C wave a little bit more space in order to avoid or reduce the risk of invalidation of the overall bullish setup. As you will remember, we see this yellow box here, which goes down all the way to 26,280. We see this as the jump off point to a rally into the $40,000 region. Of course, the condition is that it's holding that 78.6 fib level, so we need to pay attention to these relevant fib levels here: 28,320, 27,480, and the very last one, 26,280, for bullish reactions, for impulsive reactions. So far, we haven't seen an impulsive reaction yet of the chart, so we need to be very much cautious that this could still fail, yes, but I don't look for that primarily. What I'm watching for still, though, is potentially a deeper drop into the yellow box. That is what I would prefer, but possibly after a small rally, then to come down and then to take off, because I don't believe the yellow wave count until it really follows 5 waves. Don't get me wrong, the yellow wave count is not an unlikely wave count. It is simply not the preferred one at this stage. It is also a likely one. Yeah, it is not an unlikely one. I don't show you unlikely wave counts. I've already done the work to boil down the, you could say, infinity of possibilities to the 2 most likely scenarios here. And if the yellow wave count plays out, I'm happy as well. Yeah, it's simply that it is currently not the leading wave count until it has proven to us that Bitcoin is indeed changing trend. Because to really say that Bitcoin has already bottomed in the yellow support area and then the wave 2 would sit here, to really prove that to us, I need to see a 5-wave move to the upside, as indicated in the yellow wave count, and an ABC structure to the downside. And that would be another 1-2 setup. And if it's forming those setups, like these 1-2 setups, they are really good reward to risk ratio trades for higher. That could really be the next level jump off point then for higher. Because even if we say we bottomed in the yellow box, yeah, yes, we had higher in a 3rd wave, but again, that 3rd wave will have another 1-2 setup. That's typically how it works. At some point, it will just go aggressively, but that's sort of what we're watching. And it seems like it can do that. It can either follow the yellow count or give us a higher B wave, as long as it's holding micro support here, which is $29,000. You can see it's coiling up for something, isn't it? It came down, but volatility is reduced. It's nearly not there anymore. It's just sort of hovering around 29.4k. So it's gearing up for something. Typically a volatile move. Let's see, ideally we get one today and then maybe consolidation on the weekend. What could happen, and that's pure speculation, is a rally higher here, yeah. Today maybe, that would be amazing. Speculation, of course. Only possible as long as we're holding 29k. And then we could get away for Saturday again, yeah. While the market is struggling to figure out, okay, does it give us a 4th wave actually and a 5th, or is it already coming down? But that's just a little bit of, that's not really me telling you it will be like that. It's more like, okay, that is definitely a possibility, because we often see 4th waves on weekends. You know that. It's very boring typically on the weekend. But lately, I mean, anything is boring here really in the market at the moment. It's really difficult to keep focused on all of these coins that are simply not moving. But that's the thing, you know, when everybody's switching off and everybody's on vacation or whatever, then typically things start to move. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, August is typically not the most interesting month for crypto. But hey, that is where we are here currently in the support area. Last call for Bitcoin to move up. If not, prepare for Bitcoin to follow our leading wave count lower. But But don't get me wrong, in the leading wave count, it could still do a higher B wave before coming down. So these are the two possibilities in the white wave count. Either the B wave has topped or we get a higher B wave. And if we get a higher B wave, I would pay attention to the red resistance zone, which goes all the way up to 31,130. That's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.